Getting started. Welcome to another edition of Big Woo's Top 20 Countdown. This week we're counting down the top 20 adult R&B songs. Plus we're talking to our guest, Kenny Haley. But you guys, let's get into this countdown. The number 20 song is a really awesome song. I love this song. It's by Tyrese. This song is called Love Transactions. Let's get into it. Love Transaction by Tyrese on Big Woo's Top 20 Countdown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, that was the number 19 song. Leela James was right back in it. We're talking to our guest, Kenny Haley. What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up, man? I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
You seem so mellow right now.
Really?
you seem like
No,
you must be in a place where you can't be loud.
no, it's just how I am. You know what's crazy? I get that often. Like I'm just mellow.
You are. Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
how I
Tell
am.
my listeners, tell my listeners about yourself.
A little bit about myself. Yeah, I grew up in Washington D.C. area, and I started making music around the age of 8, and so I'm 20 now. So it's definitely been a journey. So here I am.
Wow. What's going on with your music? Do you have you have any projects out? You working on anything? What's going on?
Kenny EP. It's self-titled. Set to drop that in 2024. And
Okay.
honestly, man, it's we're wrapping it up right now. And it's crazy how music works because I've been recording it on and off for like the past 2 or 3 years, and so it's finally coming to an end.
Wow. Why do you think it's taking you so long to record the EP? Is it EP or album or?
It's the EP, but you know what? I guess it just depends on like how you look at it. I don't think that there's like a time limit on music, and I think that like in my process at least, just been times where like I would have moments where I just kind of want to keep recording. I felt like I still need to get some things out, but then also at the same time, honestly, I went through some things, some life, situations where life just got in the way as well. So with the track that I just released, it's kind of an epitome of the whole EP. The track I just released is called Patience. So, kind of like
Okay.
even the past like 2 3 years I've been patient, but there's a reason why I've been patient.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Mm,
Wow. I got one more question. I got a question for you, but we're gonna ask that when we come back. Uh,
sure.
let's get into the number 18 song. The number 18 song actually is one of my other favorite ones. It goes by Avery Wilson. This song is called "Kiss the Sky." Let's get into it. "Kiss the Sky" by Avery Wilson on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, you guys, that was the number 17 song, Louis York with Alone a Lot. I can definitely relate to that song, Alone a Lot. Okay.
Me
We're
too.
talking to a guest, Kenny Haley. Um you said wow, you said it's taking you a long time. What you said wow. So how many tracks are gonna be on the EP?
The tracks are going to be between 5 and 7. We're trying to narrow it down.
Okay. Okay. How many tracks have you recorded so far?
Man, definitely, I don't know the exact number, but I've definitely recorded like over 50 tracks.
Wow.
So
How do you
technically, like,
choose which one? Go ahead.
I was going to say, so technically, I mean, like the EP has like, it's been done like a while ago.
Hmm.
But like I said, having like 50 tracks, I'm able to kind of narrow it down based on kind of like the story that I want to tell. And it
Mm.
kind of has to pinpoint like where I'm at right now in life and kind of like what led up to that. So within like all these 50 tracks, it kind of has to make sense to, what I'm trying to get out of this EP, the story that I'm trying to tell. So that's how it's easy to kind of narrow things down.
Have you well, no, you recorded so many tracks. Will you ever release the rest of the tracks at a later time, or will you just want to like keep them in the vault?
Man, that's honestly a good question. I think that um I think that majority of them won't be an official release, but I might
Mhm.
release them like unofficially. I might put them behind like a video or, just kind of put it out here and there. But who knows? Who knows what the world has in store? I believe that the music should be put out at some point. So I don't know.
Hmm. So when do you plan on? Do you have the exact date when you're going to release the EP?
I don't have the exact date, but me and my team, we actually just been kind of just planning out, our roadmap for 2024. I do want to say though, off the top of my head, I kind of release it earlier in the year so I can do some other stuff later in the year. So kind of maybe like the first or second quarter, to be honest.
Just don't release it on February 14th.
Ah, what's funny? I actually got a track that I'm going to release around that same time,
Oh,
specifically
you
for
bet.
Valentine's.
You know what? You can release the track, but you know what? Don't. I'll let you have the track. Don't release the album. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't release the EP because that's the date the Return to Love Room is coming out. So don't. You can release the track, not the EP. I'm telling you, brother. I don't want to be P with nobody. You would probably win though. I think, but if you.
I don't know, man. You're good competition. You got it.
Not that I'm trying to compete with you, brother, because you got your own style. Love your style, man. You're awesome, man. I'm not just blowing smoke up your behind. Because
Well,
actually, how I met this brother, I'm gonna tell you guys. I usually wait till later on in the show, but how I met this brother, we were actually in the Hollywood Open Mic a
uh,
while back. It's been how many years ago did we meet? It's been like 2 or 3 years.
man, it's definitely been 3 years.
Wow, man, time goes by fast. Yeah, that was when my 4020 album came out, and then I was on stage. I was like mesmerized, man. And then he came. Yeah, last time I saw him was at the Hollywood Open Mic a couple of months ago.
Yeah, same place, stomping
Yeah,
grounds.
and you had your outfit that you designed.
What's that?
You had the outfit that you had designed on.
I'm
You
actually
designed your outfit.
doing it right now.
Oh, okay. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. But let's get back in
Well,
this countdown. The number Whew, what is this? The number the number 16 song is actually by Georgia Smith. This song is called Feelings. Let's get into it. Georgia Smith, Feelings, number 16 on Big O's Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, you guys, that was number 15 song, Century with Can't Get Enough. And it's time to get into the extra song of the week. The extra song of the week, we're not going to make y'all wait long for it. This is Kenny Haley with Patience. Give me the story behind the song, brother.
man, honestly, patience is it's a lot of things. So like the foundation of patience is exactly what it means. It's to be patient. And I was going through a lot of things within the past couple of years, and um I felt like I was waiting, on some things, right? And so I had to find the difference between waiting for something and being patient for something. And some of the things that I went through the past couple of years, they were they were a lot to deal with emotionally. So I had to learn how to be patient with myself as far as like from a growth perspective. Like when you're just trying to like better yourself, or after you go through some things, you might not
Mhm.
be you might not be where you want to be yet. And
Yeah.
so how do you talk to yourself when you're not where you want to be yet? It's kind of like you don't I'm not going to say like you don't like yourself, but it's almost
Mhm.
like you know where you want to be, but you have to be patient to the person that you're becoming, because it's not going to be like an overnight thing. So it was more so like an OD to tell myself like, just be patient. You went through some things, you're going to be okay in the end, but right now you're not okay. So until you are okay, but be patient.
Yeah. But you guys, let's get into the extra song of the week. First extra song of the week is Kenny Haley with Patience. Let's get into it. Patience on Big O's Top 20 Countdown. I don't know if I'm going to call this a world premiere, but yeah.
Yeah, world premiere.
World premiere. Yeah, you guys, that was Patience by Kenneth Haley. I actually got a chance to listen to a little bit of the song before the interview, and I kind of like it. It's really, really good. It's really
Great.
good, really good. Are you coming out with a
Great.
video to that, or?
We're currently working on the video right now. So you can expect that, sometime in January, to be honest.
Oh, okay. You doing big things, brother. 2024. You open it up, brother.
off to a,
When's the single going to be official? When's the single going to officially be released?
the single officially.
Mm-hmm.
It was officially released, I believe, on the 5th of December. So it's up
Oh,
at
okay.
Spotify,
It's
Apple
over
Music.
there.
Yeah, it's up everywhere. Um, and then we're gonna release the video, like I said, in January.
Oh, that's gonna be tight. I can't wait. I can't wait, brother. Man, it's gonna be hot. You know what?
Yeah,
Maybe I need to. Can maybe I need to audition for the video. I'm like, I'm a dancer. I may be big, but you saw me. I can get my groove on if I want to.
man, you can definitely move for sure. That's all I know.
know,
You
for
can move
real.
for sure.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate the compliment. But you know what? You said you're also into fashion design. How did you get into that?
I think just like being an artist, it's another way of being creative. And if you look back into like hip hop, that's one of the biggest things that kind of added to the culture. So, I felt like it's only right, to have adopted, that fashion part because when you're an artist, you got to have an image.
That's
So
true.
it was like something that's like simultaneously there to where, as an artist, you want to get into fashion. It's about how you dress, it's about how you look. So that was really my way into fashion. Then clothes, they make you feel a certain type of way. They can change your mood, your
Yeah.
personality. So um, even with like that being said, that's how I got into fashion.
Oh, that's cool. What's the name of your clothing line?
It's called Roll the Dice.
Roll the dice. All right now. And do you expect to what are your plans for that clothing line?
Yeah, so my plans is to kind of do some releases this year. We're going to do about like 4 releases, and they're all going to be tailored around winter, spring, summer, and fall. So within those releases, though, we're going to have kind of just like certain aspects where we're going to drop different capsules and different categories of the fashion line. But we're going to start
Okay.
rolling that out in the beginning of this year.
Okay. Are you gonna have big sizes for big men like me?
Yeah, man, we got you covered.
Okay. Shoot, I might want to like rock one of your suits in my video, man. I'll be up, man. One
Yeah,
of
you
my
gonna
videos, man.
be looking spiffy. We got you.
Yeah, man. You heard it here first. If you see me in one of his fashions, it's because I'm trying to hit him up. This is my brother right here. But you guys, let's get back into this countdown. The number 14 song actually comes from Mahalia. This song is called "It's Not Me, It's You." Let's get into it. Mahalia with "It's Not Me, It's You." Number 14 on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, you guys, we did the three in a row for you. We did number 14 was Mahalia with "It's Not Me, It's You." Number 13 was Usher and Her with "Risk It All." That was also from the Color Purple soundtrack, which is doing fantastic right now. And number 12 was from Neo. That song was called "Linked Up." Now it's time to get into the comedy corner. The comedy corner is by a good friend of the show, my brother from another mother. He may be Mexican, but he's still my friend. This like we're supposed to be enemies. This is by my friend Stephen Olmos. Let's get into it. The comedy corner of Stephen Olmos on Big Ooh Top 20 Countdown, baby. Yeah, y'all, that was a comedy of Stephen Olmos, and we're talking to our guest, Kenny Haley.
Uh,
Fashion, music. What other things are you trying to do, brother? What other things you got covered coming?
Man, that's a damn. That's a good question. Um,
Damn.
Let me think.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Besides fashion and music, I feel like I don't know. I got a lot of things up my sleeve, but I feel like those two are just like kind of my main priority right now. Just putting out a bunch of music this year and kind of just getting that out. So I'm just trying to focus on that, to be honest.
Cool. Do you plan on releasing a full length album anytime soon, or just going to be an EP for right now?
I do. And I'm still trying to decide which ways I'm trying to go about it. But I have so many songs where I have more than EPs, and I have some albums, tucked away in my vault for sure. So
Okay.
it's just a matter of timing and getting the business straight, to release them.
Yeah. So you're an independent artist, am I correct?
Independent since 15.
Why do you choose to be have go on the independent route instead of trying to be signed with a major label?
A couple reasons. I think I started with my mom. My mom was an entrepreneur and she owned her own business. So just off of that alone, I gotta have my own business. And it came to a point where I needed to release my music under myself. Like I said, we started being independent in 2015. So I needed a
Mhm.
place where I could release my music, that I own. And then on top of that, working with a major label, it just has to make sense. And you got to understand, how they work. I think that a lot of people go to major labels just because of the biggest thing is the money. It's not the
Yeah.
only thing, but the biggest thing is the money and the resources that they can provide. And so,
Yeah.
luckily, I had a job, so I just, I've always self-funded myself, and I've had people around me that have, fortunately been able to contribute, financially. So,
Yes.
that's how I want to. That's ultimately my end goal. That's how, when it's all said and done, I want to own my music. And if I were to ever to be with a major label, it would just have to make sense for the business and, partnership wise. But definitely, just being independent is more so just who I am at my core. And it just makes the most sense for me.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that. But you guys want to talk more to our guest, Kenny Haley. But let's get into the number 11 song, which comes from Kenny Lattimore. This song is called Never Knew. Let's get into it. Kenny Lattimore with Never Knew on Big Old Stop 20 Countdown. Yeah, you guys, that was the number 10 song. Friday with When It Comes to You. And you guys, it's time to get into the second extra song of the week. You know what? I want to give you guys a preview of the Return to Love Room, but I think we'll do that a little bit later. We're going to play one of my friends' song. His name is Demo Denard. His song is called Eargasm. Let's get into it. My favorite song by Demo Denard. The song is called Eargasm on Big. Oh, Stop 20 Countdown, second extra song of the week, baby. Yeah, yo, that was my friend Demo Denard with Eargasm. Unfortunately, that's not on the album. It's an earlier single. But we're talking to our guest, Kitty Haley. Kitty, wow.
Yeah.
What is one thing that you haven't done that you really love to do?
One thing that I haven't done that I really love to do, just in life in general.
Well, whatever in life or whatever.
Damn, honestly, shoot, it's to release a full length like EP or a full length album. I haven't done that, and I love making music, so that's something that I really want to do. And as you can see, I'm working towards that. So 2024 is let's look good.
Yeah, and you said earlier that you have a team. How important is it for an artist to have a team to work with him?
Man, it's super important because you can't do everything by yourself, and in the
Yeah.
beginning stages, you're going to have to do everything by yourself because one, you're going to have to learn. Two, you're going to have to know how to manage a team and be a leader. And those leaders need to. I mean, those people that are you're going to be leading, they need to know how to count on you. So you kind of have to go through that uphill battle, those trials and tribulations on your own first, and kind of just build a foundation for yourself. And then like once
Mhm.
that foundation is built, um, you're almost going to be attracting people who's kind of see what you're doing, and then they're going to
Mhm.
be able to say, "Hey, I see what you're doing. I know what I can provide. Let's work together." And so that's why teamwork is important because when you have more people and more resources on your side, you're ultimately, reaching a goal that everyone has in common. So it's super important just to on that aspect, but having that support system is really good. So it's important.
Do you already have the next single planned out, or you're just focusing on this single right now?
My main focus is this single right now for sure, but definitely do have the next single planned out. And like I said, that single is gonna come out February, right around maybe right on Valentine's Day. But
What's the name of it?
it's called New.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's called New, and it's kind of like it's really like a play on words. And honestly, I don't want to give too much away, but it's based on relationships. It's about a relationship that I had at one point. But the song is called New because I talk about this new girlfriend that I have. I talk about where I'm at with life,
Okay.
new clothes, new girlfriend, new apartment, kind of like new everything. But
Okay.
it's all kind of circulates back to relationships. So once you hear the song, you'll see like how it correlates and why I'm trying to drop it close towards Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I want to definitely hear that. Whenever that comes out, you feel free to bring it by the shoot it to me so I can play it play it on the podcast. Or if you want to come back on and promote it, I'm down for it.
Oh man, definitely.
Man, but you guys, let's get back into this countdown. The number 9 song comes from SZA. This song is called Snooze. Let's get into it. Snooze by SZA on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, you guys, we did the number 9 song, which was SZA with Snooze. Number 8 was Kenya Vaughn with Summer. And number 7 was Mita with Through the Night. Now it's time to get into the Independent Song of the Week. The Independent Song of the Week is a world premiere. A world premiere. Nobody has heard this yet. This is actually not going to be on the album. This is going to be on the single. And I am so proud of this song because this is my what you call it? My 10th beat that I made by myself. I'm starting to make beats now, y'all. Yeah. This song is called Dream of Love, Olu's Dream Remix. Let's get into it. The Independent Song of the Week, Dream of Love, Olu's Dream Remix. Made by me, the beat. All right. On Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. That was the remix. We got to drop some world premiere on you, y'all. Yeah. I'm a singer, I'm a writer, but I'm a beat maker too. Did you know that, brother?
Damn man, I didn't know that. That's what's
Yeah, I
up.
just started making beats, brother. Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, man.
how's it going?
It's doing pretty good. I made like about 17 beats so far.
Damn man, killing it.
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm not playing with it, man. If you need a beat, just holler at me, brother. I won't charge you that much.
Okay. Yeah.
You for real, man. So you work with some producers. How's your producer? Yeah, tell me about some of the producers that you work with for
Man,
this project.
for this project, it's solely going to be produced by this producer named Seasick, and Seasick is super
Okay.
dope. He's based out of Chicago, and man, I've been buying beats from Seasick and going and work with him since shit, man, since like 2012. So
Seasick.
it's been some time. Yeah, Seasick. Um,
Oh my God, I know him.
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's super dope. And man, when I first heard his beats, it was just something about it, the way it just like it knocks. And ever since then, I've been hooked. So I didn't want to, you can't, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So I've been sticking with him.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Seasick is my. I like him, man. Yeah, that's my boy. He did a remix for me. He did a couple of remixes for me. So,
Okay,
yeah, man. Yeah, that's my brother, man. That is awesome, man. Um, uh, woo. All right, I have a question, but I lost the question. But I'll remember it and ask it to you when we come back. Let's get
nah,
back into the countdown. The number 6 song that comes from being old. The number 6 song is we're going to play is called Josh X. It's called Love Takes Me Higher. Let's play it. Number 6, Josh X with Love Takes Me Higher on Big Old Stop 20 Countdown. Yeah, you guys, that was the number 5 song, October London with Back to Your Place. I actually like that song. It kind of reminds me of he has an old school sound. But it's time to get into the old school jam of the week. It's actually not really an old school jam. It's like kind of like newer. It's by the Birthday Woman, Alicia Keys. This is the first song, because her first album was really good, but I didn't get into it until after this song came out. This song was called You Don't Know My Name. Let's get into it. The old school jam of the week, Alicia Keys with You Don't Know My Name on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. And it feels like, ooh. I sound terrible. You don't know my round and round we go. Will you ever know? You don't know my name. You know, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. 'Cause I don't sound right. I don't sound right. But we're talking to our guest, Kenny Haley. You told me some of your business. I want you to wait a little bit, but you told me the business. I want you to expound on it. Shout out your boo, your new boo. Shout out your boo. Again, you know who you seeing.
Oh man, I can't tell you too much, but I definitely do got a new book, that's for sure. Shout out to you. You know who you are. Shout out to you.
Did have I met her yet? Did I meet her at the Hollywood open mic?
Um, nah, you ain't meet at the Hollywood open mic. Yeah, I
Uh
came
oh.
solo that
I'm
night.
trying to get. I'm trying to get clues right now, yo. I'm trying to get in this business, yo. You know how I am. I always got to get in people's business. You know
Yeah,
me. So okay, you got a new boo. You got a new
you put
apartment,
you
huh?
putting the O nosy.
Yeah, I'm being nosy. Yeah, yeah. You know me. Come on now. I got to know all your business, brother. I got to know it, brother. You can tell me. You can tell me off when we off air, y'all. He's gonna tell me when we off air, and I'm gonna reveal it to y'all in the next show. Um, for real.
Yeah.
But I want you to do me a favor, Kenny, and every show we always have a guest that says something inspirational. Give me an inspirational thought. I'm gonna give you like 1 or 2 minutes to like give me an inspirational thought that you want somebody to like that really wants to make it. Tell me something.
Yeah, if you really want to make it, this goes back to the single I just released. It's called Patience, and like I said, I've been making music since I was 8, and I never needed, any external validation. And so, when you're an artist, sure you wanna, you have accolades that you're trying to accomplish, and you have goals that you're trying to reach. But for someone that's been doing music this long, as long as I've been doing it, I guess you can like think that you could be further, or you can have more type of success, more people that are following you, whatever it is. But like I said, for me, I became who I am, when nobody's watching, and I never needed any external validation to validate who I am as an artist. um Even despite wanting that success that all artists want. But I would say to just be patient for what you want, and know that it's a journey. And it's a really a play on words, because I just been loving the whole journey, the whole process of it. I've been in the basement. I first started in a basement, just working on music. I was in DC. I drove across the country from DC to LA when I was 20, when I was about 21, 22, I think. And I'm
Oh,
27. So I would say take that for what it is, and don't be discouraged if you feel like you've been on this journey for so long. And you're gonna go through some ups and downs, like me. Just to be transparent, like, things are gonna happen. Like, I lost my mom on this journey, I lost my dad on this journey. And how are you going to be able to keep going when these things happen to you? So that's what I meant in the beginning of this interview. You have to be patient with yourself, especially when, like, life happens to you. So just be patient. That's like the best advice that I can give. Be patient with yourself, be patient with who you're becoming, and just be patient, with your journey, and enjoy the people that you're meeting along the way, and really connect with them. Don't be so focused on trying to get next to these celebrities, and just trying to be next to people who have position. The people that you meet in contact with, come in contact with on a daily basis, those are the ones that really matter the most. Kind of like you, for example. I met you along the journey, and I'm taking an interview with you. Most people will be like, I feel like most people would be like, man, I want to get like a no jumper interview. I want to get like a, all these big things, and like, and it's just like, you don't need those things, really. Like, you just need to just focus on the people that you come in contact with, and just be patient.
that's true. That's true, man. That's some good advice. That's some really good advice, and people need to follow that. People need to
Yeah,
follow that.
for sure.
But you guys, that's right. You ain't lying about that. But you guys, let's get back in this countdown. The number 4 song is by Victoria Monet. This song is called "On My Mama." Let's get into it. On My Mama by Victoria Monet, number 4 on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, you guys, we did a 3 in a row for you. We did Victoria Monet with On My Mama. Number 3 was Money Long with Made for Me. And number 2 was my one of my favorites on this countdown, Usher, Summer Walker, and 21 Savage with It Ain't Good Good, but We Still Good. That's my favorite. I can't wait to see him at the Super Bowl. I can't wait for him to like seriously just knock us out with this album coming home, man. I think his album's gonna be really good. But it's time to get to the number one song. The number one song is this diva has been in the game for a long time. She just celebrated her birthday 2 weeks ago, and this is by the awesome Mary J. Blige. This song is called "Still Believe in Love." I actually like the song. Let's get into it. "Still Believe in Love," number one, Mary J. Blige on Big Woo Top 20 Countdown. I stole that from Soul Train and proudly. You guys, that was the awesome song "Still Believe in Love" by Mary J. Blige. Um, Kenny, tell people how they can reach you.
How you can reach me at? You can reach me on Instagram. Honestly, like I respond to my DMs. Just tap in with me. Yeah, that's probably the best way. Honestly, reach me on Instagram.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is a good question. How you gonna reach me on Instagram if I don't say it?
Thank you.
My Instagram is Kenny Haley, HAILEY _.
Okay. Thank you. No, go ahead. Go ahead. I thought you had said something else. You want to say something else?
No, I'm good.
Oh, thank you so much to our guest Kenny. Man, he made it to the 295th show of this podcast, man. We doing the 295 shows and you can. Yeah, man. Season 8. I want to say thank you so much to all the listeners, all the stations that are carrying us, the Block FM, Vibe Hits Radio. We've been reunited with Kill Radio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audible. Everybody, I can name it all, and also the podcast awards, which we won an award. Thank you so much, and you all are just so fantastic. And if you want to reach me at OLU. Oh no, linktree.com/OLUSHEYI.banjo. You'll be able to find a link to this show and the music and all the stuff like that, and also all the things that we're doing. What else? Thought for the week. Keep your head up high and never give up. And you guys, we always end this with a gospel song. Yeah. We always end this with a gospel song, but you know what? I am very, very pleased. So we're gonna play my song, "Living for Love," because it's doing well. Y'all made it a hit, so we're gonna keep it going. "Living for Love," my song. This is the last song of the podcast. May God bless you. May God keep you until we meet again.